Welcome, Mudder Nation. I'm E-Rock here with the ultimate Tough Mudder training workout. 5 rounds of the following circuit: 10 pull-ups, 20 push-ups, 20 kettlebell swings, 10 dips, 20 goblet squats, 20 kettlebell swing, 10 upright rows, 20 sit-ups, rest 1 minute. On the pull-up, we want to focus on range of motion and strength. Feel free to use scaling options like the ring row or the banded pull-up. Gripping the bar nice and tight, you want to keep your shoulders engaged and the abs engaged. We're going to pull all the way until that chin breaks the plane. Coming all the way back down, extend the elbows all the way, and then repeat. Full depth, full range of motion, shoulders engaged. Look at those rock hard abs, nice hollow body. 10 reps, and we're moving on to the next exercise. We go straight into 20 push-ups. We're looking for the shoulders to be engaged, the back to be flat, all the way from the hips to the neck. 20 push-ups is a lot. So we have modifications. Stephanie is going to drop to her knees, keeping her back nice and flat. That way you can stay in the game, keep the intensity high, and keep moving through the entire round. It's time to move on to kettlebell swings. Athletes are going to pick the kettlebell up, bring it to the hip position. Keeping their eyes face forward, stomachs nice and tight, they're going to hinge at the waist, pushing their butt back and swinging that kettlebell out in front of them to eye level. For added mobility and added power, you can take the kettlebell all the way up and overhead. Hips are going back, midline is staying engaged and tight the entire time, and the back staying very flat all the way through the motion. You've done 20 kettlebell swings. Let's move on to our bench dips. So the athletes will sit either in a planked position here or with a slight knee bend. They're going to lower themselves down as deep as possible. Once again, we're striving for that elbow to be in line, if not above the shoulder. And pressing right back up to the top. Full extension of the elbow. Core staying nice and tight. Body staying planked out. Notice every time they are not sacrificing any of the movement for speed. Let's take a look at the next movement, which is 20 goblet squats. Our athletes will pick the kettlebell up from the ground and bring it to a front rack position. Tightening the core up at the top, we will then lower the hips down all the way below parallel. Heels will stay down as the hips pass below parallel. Coming back up to the top and returning back down. We're gonna go right back into 20 more kettlebell swings. Once we're done with those kettlebell swings, 10 upright rows. For the upright row, it is all about that shoulder. You're gonna take the kettlebell from the waist and bring the hands right underneath the chin. You can use the hips slightly, or you can just bring the kettlebell right up underneath the chin for 10 upright rows. Very nice. Remember to finish with those elbows above the hands. We have one last movement to this circuit. It is 20 sit-ups. Laying flat on the floor, keeping your feet flat on the ground or in a butterfly position. We're gonna go from back flat on the floor all the way to vertical chest, keeping the shoulders in line or slightly in front of the hips. This is the last movement that you have to do in this circuit. Once you've completed this circuit, you will rest for 1 minute. Grab a quick drink of water, high five your workout partner, and get ready because you've got 4 more rounds. The ultimate Tough Mudder training workout is designed to build strength, endurance, and power. Grab your teammates, get training, keep the intensity high, and we will see you on the Tough Mudder course.